Bye-bye.
Bye.
It's honestly not that bad.
I just can't sleep bad.
I mean, dude, you gotta man up a little bit.
Yeah, dude.
So
She's like a totally different person, man. Like I feel like I'm watching like somebody else. Shouldn't be letting him sit down and like talking like that.
I think it's kind of unfair because the guy's like really good looking dude.
I'm a good looking dude, you know.
He's like a lion and you're more like
A tiger. She told me she was a fucking virgin when I met her. Now stop filming me, please.
I came across a topic that's quite interesting on Instagram today, and I thought I'd make a video on it and go into a little bit more detail. And the topic of today's video is women don't care about your struggles. So what that means is, as a man, if you've got a woman in your life or you've got women in your life, then they're not gonna want to hear about your struggles. And even if they say they do care, they just can't relate to it. So it's best not to talk to them about your struggles, but I'm going to elaborate a little bit on what this guy said. So he says, women don't care about your struggles, and then he's like, yes, they do not, but do you know why though? It's not because they don't want to. In fact, most good-hearted women would want to, which is why they say things like, why don't you open up to me? It's because they are fundamentally incapable of solving masculine problems. An example, can you expect a man born with millions to understand the struggle of putting food on the table every day? He may donate to a charity and feel sorry for them, but he doesn't understand the struggle. He is fundamentally incapable of associating with that struggle. And then he goes on to say, women are born with beauty, and while men are building themselves or struggling, they are swimming in a pool of sexual abundance. This is the women now. So they are incapable of relating with men's struggle because they never had to fight for that abundance. Just like the rich guy, they may take pity on, or just like the rich guy, they may take pity on the struggling guy and be friends with him, but they will never choose him as a long-term mate. So I found this really fascinating and I shared it on my Instagram. And I thought fuck it man, it's so true. And in my own experience, I've definitely found the same to be how it is, you know. And it's true, women don't care about the struggle and you don't want to talk to them about the struggle. So if you're especially if you're in a long-term relationship, if you're gonna be talking about the struggles, she's just gonna perceive you as weak, and she's going to lose attraction for you. So don't talk about it. If you are struggling, if you are having some difficulties, keep it to yourself or contact your mates, your best mates, your top 5 friends, or, you know, people that are close to you, guy friends obviously, and talk to them about it. But never let your woman know that you're struggling. The less you can show to her that you're struggling, the better. Because you're supposed to be the rock in her life, the mountain, and you want to act like a man. She doesn't want another woman in her life. She's got her girlfriends for that, and her gay male girlfriends for that. So don't be one of those. Another thing about the sexual abundance, women are born with that sexual abundance and we men have to earn it. So what that means is that most women, if they live up to their genetic potential and they get their lifestyle habits correct, or they stay healthy and in decent shape, they don't have to train much to be in decent shape, then they are going to have an abundance of men hitting them up every single fucking day, especially if they're on social media and they're showing all that, they're showing off their stuff. People are going to slide into their DMs without mercy, relentlessly. And fuck man, I've seen some simp memes out there. There's these women that are fucking whales, bro, whale women, that just get constant validation on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram. So if those women can get that much validation, then who knows, Lord knows how many DMs and likes and simp comments these 9s and 10s kids. It's just insane. And they didn't have to work for any of that. They were born with it. Us men, we got to make it. We got to make it happen. We got to become valuable. We got to earn our status. And we do that by putting in the hard yards. Learning what it takes to reach our goals, get to where we want to be, become someone. So for us men, we get our sense of self-worth, self-respect, confidence, and other positive traits that women find attractive from our achievements in life, reaching goals that are important to us. And obviously, we also have to develop our social skills. That's actually the most important part. You're not going to just get social skills from your achievements in life. You actually have to get out there, spend time with people, especially women. You want to interact with women all the fucking time. And it doesn't matter if you get rejected. The rejection is just part of the growth process. It makes you a much stronger man, much better man, and you will have a lot more success in the future. So don't let the rejection get you down. Once you lose that fear of rejection, you become fucking unstoppable. So when you open up your emotional book, her legs close. And when you keep your emotional book closed, then her legs open. Now, I'm not saying to be some serious mofo who never shows any emotion. No, you just don't want to show weakness. So you can still make jokes, still have fun, still laugh, have a good time, be giddy. That's fine, but you don't want to show that you're having a hard time. And you especially don't want to complain. If you do have problems and you do need to talk about them, that's okay, but you need to put a positive spin on your problems and only talk about them once. So let's say, for example, you're a fat dude and you need to lose weight. So you're not going to say, oh, I'm fat, life is so difficult. No, you're not going to say anything like that. And say, okay, I'm fat, I'm going to start eating less. And I'm going to get lean and ripped, fucking lean and ripped. And she's going to perceive that as strength, and that's fine. And it's going to count even more in your favor when you actually follow through with it and you do get lean and ripped in a few months from now. So that's just an example. What else? Yeah, I think that pretty much covers the topic. I'd like to know what you guys think down in the comments below. It's definitely an interesting topic, and I'd like to know what your experiences are. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it and you agree with it, and give it a dislike if you think it's a load of trash. And I will see you again in the next video. Ciao for now.